Brie. So in one of my videos, I think I saw a comment about can you wear a menstrual cup overnight? And I thought it was actually a really good idea for a video, so that's what I'm doing today. The simple answer to this question is yes, you can wear a menstrual cup overnight, but a lot of people are a bit iffy on this because of the fact that you aren't supposed to wear a tampon overnight. I'm going to explain why. So with a tampon, you run the risk of getting TSS, toxic shock syndrome. That's because if you put anything that's absorbent in your body, you have this risk with fabric tampons as well, I should mention. You can still get TSS with fabric tampons. Anything that's absorbent that you insert into your body, you run the risk of getting TSS. It's with fabric tampons, sea sponges, normal tampons, all of it. Even organic cloth tampons, although organic cotton tampons. They are a reduced risk. They aren't as high as a typical Tampax tampon, say, but there is still the risk that you can get it, so just bear that in mind. But with menstrual cups, there's never been any association with TSS, so that's why it is considered safe to use a menstrual cup overnight. The other reason is that tampons are only supposed to be used for up to 8 hours. After that, you really do run the risk of getting toxic shock syndrome, and the higher the absorbency of the tampon, the more at risk you also put yourself. So they really don't recommend you go anything over a regular or a super. If you have to go higher than that, you then effectively double your risk of getting TSS because it is so absorbent, and the bacteria loves to feed on it, which is what causes TSS. It's a bacteria called Staphylococcus aureus, has a really funny name. But I'm going to do a video on toxic shock syndrome, but I won't get too much into that today, but that's the basic description of what it is. So with the tampon, you're not supposed to wear it for more than 8 hours, and that's also because you probably can't wear it for more than 8 hours absorbency-wise, especially if you have a heavy period. You're going to be filling up in a couple of hours, so you need to be getting up and changing it quite frequently during the night. With a menstrual cup, however, they can often hold up to 3 times as much as a regular tampon, so they can actually last for up to 12 hours, which is the recommended time frame that you use a menstrual cup for. I wear menstrual cups overnight. My 2 favourite menstrual cups to use overnight are my large cup Lee and my Diva cup size 1. That's because these are slightly bigger menstrual cups. I do have a bit of an issue with these cups if my cervix has dropped quite low, because I have a low cervix, and they're slightly longer, but the cup Lee I can usually almost always get in. They're very similar in length, but the cup Lee is just a little bit shorter. It's also quite a bit softer than the Diva cup. If I just compare these two quickly, the cup Lee's on top. You can see it's a lot softer, but that's fine for me when I'm overnight, because when I'm sleeping, because my muscles are all relaxed, so I don't crush the cup, which can happen in the day because I have quite strong pelvic floor muscles from 10 years of dancing, so I prefer to wear a stronger cup during the day. When I use a menstrual cup overnight on my heaviest night, I do sometimes get a little bit of leaking, but as long as I wear a panty liner, I'm absolutely fine, and that's perfect for me. Some people might need a little bit more coverage than that, even if you are using a high capacity cup, just because of the fact you're laying down, the blood can tend to leak a little bit on the underside. But usually, as long as you've got a good suctioned cup, that shouldn't happen. With the menstrual cup, you can go upside down, you can do hand signs and everything. The blood doesn't go back into your body. You've got to think of your cervix as kind of like one of the valves in your heart. It opens one way but will close against the other, which is not strictly true because obviously when you have sex and you're trying to get pregnant, the semen has to go into your uterus and along your fallopian tubes, but it doesn't let the blood back in, and even if it does, you can't feel it sloshing around or anything. It's just, you can't feel anything. And that's the one thing I really do love about menstrual cups, is that I can wake up feeling dry and not really sticky and a mess, and that horrible gushing feeling you get when you stand up and go to the toilet in the morning. That doesn't happen with me when I'm wearing a menstrual cup. Very occasionally will happen on my heaviest days, as I said before, but the other days I'm absolutely fine. With a menstrual cup, one of the great things that I love about it is, even though they recommend you wear it for 12 hours, if you're a really, really light bleeder, then you can actually wear this for longer. It's not dangerous with a menstrual cup to wear it for more than 12 hours like it is with a tampon. If you wear it for more than 8 hours, it does become dangerous. There is an increased risk of getting TSS. That doesn't happen with menstrual cups, but what does happen is that the oxygen supply for the blood has been cut off for quite a long time, and when you remove your menstrual cup, there is quite a horrible smell. It's kind of like rotten eggs, to be honest. It's pretty foul, but it's not dangerous. It's literally just because the blood cells have had their oxygen supply cut off for a long time. You cannot get TSS, so if you get that, usually with me, I can wash this out with soap and warm water, and the smell goes. It doesn't stick to the cup, and if it does, you can use Milton sterilising tablets, soak it in a solution for over an hour, and it will go, but your cup will kind of smell a bit chlorine-y, I found. Either way, it's not dangerous to wear a menstrual cup overnight. It is totally possible to do, but again, it's personal choice whether you do or don't. Some people have menstrual cups, use them for years, but still won't use them overnight. To be honest, I love the fact that I can wear it overnight, because I would wear tampons overnight. I didn't realise how dangerous it was originally to wear a tampon overnight, but I would wear one, and I used to combine it with a pad because I used to use a super heavy Lillet tampon, I think, and a pad as backup because I was just quite heavy on my first night. But with a menstrual cup, I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about toxic shock syndrome or anything, and that's a really big bonus for me. So if you are considering menstrual cups and you want to know if you can use them overnight, I hope this helped you. The simple answer is yes, you can, as long as you're comfortable with them. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.